What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we are going to be previewing the Premier League game between Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester City at Tottenham Hotspur's brand new stadium. Of course, the first Premier League game that Manchester City are playing at Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium, but not our first time playing here, of course, because we played there in the Champions League last season when it just opened. So before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then make sure you subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We're aiming for 6,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. You can find my social media links, Twitter and Instagram, in description below and popping up on screen too if you want to go and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find my email in the description below with my email if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this video and let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction from this game. So we're going to crack on with this video. It's Jose Mourinho going up against Pep Guardiola once again. Spurs 6th, Manchester City 2nd place. Tottenham Hotspur, our oppositions, they're unbeaten in their last 4 games in all competitions since their last loss, which came against Liverpool, which was at their new stadium. They didn't play too well in that game, I didn't think, Tottenham, until right towards the end when they started creating a couple of opportunities, and when they did actually come forward to try and make things happen, they very nearly did and probably should have got at least something from that game, but it turns out that they didn't. Whereas with Manchester City, we are looking for a response after the loss against Manchester United in the League Cup. We're looking to just get our season back on track, 2nd place, looking to just try and get some wins going, get some momentum going. Of course, Liverpool 19 points ahead. I mean, we don't really need to be concentrating on Liverpool right now. We just need to be concentrating on trying to accumulate a very good points tally and seal 2nd place, which ultimately is what we'll be chasing for. And of course, the domestic trophies, because the Premier League is just foregone, really. So yeah, that's what it is. We lost here last season in the Champions League 1-0 thanks to Heung Son's goal, and so it'll be interesting to see how Pep approaches this game, what he's going to do, of course, about Tottenham and the threat of the counter-attack and the pace that they do offer, in particular going in their attack. It's very quick attack and it could cause Manchester City a lot of problems, but of course we're playing Jose Mourinho, different style of football to what Pochettino likes to play. Pochettino likes the pressing style of football, he likes attacking football, building up from the back, he likes to be able to hurt teams on the counter-attack, absorb and be clinical is what he looks for. Jose Mourinho looks to try and be a bit more defensively sound, tries to get his team nice and organised, creating a couple of opportunities, creating 2, 3, 4 very good opportunities in the game. And of course, if you used to give him some good strikers, particularly in his time when he was at Chelsea, when he was phenomenal, Jose Mourinho, then putting their chances away was something that Chelsea were really good at. And it's of course always something that he's trying to build at Man United, and he's obviously going to try and build at Tottenham Hotspur too. But it's difficult with the not so unlimited funds. I've got some limits there, and so it'll be a difficult job here for Jose Mourinho. So I would love to know, some Spurs fans, if you are watching, your thoughts on Jose Mourinho so far and how you have found him. He's always interested in finding different opinions. Now for Tottenham, Harry Kane will be out injured for this game, so that's always a bonus for us, because I think Harry Kane is a very good striker. He's a problem that could cause us a lot of problems. He's very physical, he's tall, he's got a good shot on him in particular from long range, and City are the type of team when if we give teams 2 or 3 good opportunities, they can come away with 1 or 2 goals, even 3 goals if they're feeling clinical, and our goalkeeping isn't up to scratch, which at some points this season it hasn't been. That's more not a diss towards our keepers, but that is something that does tend to happen more when we have Bravo in net and we're making a rotation in the defence rather than having full strength defensive line and Ederson in goal. But it does still happen and goals do get leaked, so if we're going to allow Tottenham a couple of good opportunities, I'd be very surprised if they didn't come away with goals. I'm not too sure if this is going to be both teams to score though, if I'm completely honest. I want my betting tips. I'm not too sure if I'm completely honest. But I'm not too sure. I wouldn't if I was going to give some tips, I wouldn't say both teams to score for this game, so I'd probably go for possibly a 0-0 or something at half time, possibly like a solid 1-0 Manchester City win. Maybe might be my tip or something like that. It all depends on who starts and everything like that. I mean, I feel like Tottenham's best outlets here will come from set plays and things like that, and the counter attack, so I couldn't rule out them scoring. I'm talking players like Son, who are clinical and does have a habit of scoring past us. Maybe that would be an outlet to go if you are a betting person. But to me, I'd probably have my money a 1-0 Manchester City win. I'm going to go for a Sergio Aguero goal, and that to come in the second half. That's what I think might happen in this game, but obviously feel free to do as you please. Remember, gamble responsibly. Now, we've also got Ben Davies and Sissoko out injured for Tottenham too, but they do have a new signing. Comes in the form of Steven Bergwijn. Is that how you say his name? I don't know how you say his name. He's a new signing. I'm sure I'll learn, but he's available after they signed him and brought him in for £25 million from PSV. He is a winger, so we could well see him starting this game alongside Heung-Min Son, and we could well see Lucas Moura starting in this game. So like I said, a lot of pace, a lot of directness in that attack, and it could well cause us a lot of problems. It's physical, it's quick, it's dangerous. Everything that Manchester City do struggle against, playing that high line, they'll look for the counter-attack. Think of how United were against us, not so much in the League Cup, but in the Premier League. That's what Tottenham will be looking for. This is a good test for City. It's a perfect preparation, in my opinion, for Champions League knockout games. You want to be going up against quality teams week in, week out, and this is ideal preparation for the away game we've got coming up against Real Madrid. They're a physical side, a clinical side, team with quality, hostile atmosphere. It will be difficult. You know what I mean? It's ideal preparation, so it's all about learning and learning quickly and learning whilst you're, thinking while you're thinking, learning and thinking on your feet, really. So that's kind of what we're looking for from this game. I'm getting all tongue twisted today. It's been a long day. I do apologise. But yeah, for us, Manchester City, Fernandinho, Aymeric Laporte, they'll probably have fitness tests. They weren't fit to start in the Manchester derby last time round. I'm hoping, got all my fingers crossed, I'll cross my thumbs too, I've got all my fingers crossed that we will have Fernandinho and Aymeric Laporte fit for this game, because I feel like we'll look a lot stronger at the back. Will it be 4 at the back? Will it be 5 at the back? Will it be Benjamin Mendy? Will it be Zinchenko? Of course, Angelino's headed out on loan, so we're more than likely not going to see him possibly again in a Manchester City shirt, which I've already given my opinions on in the transfer update, so go and check that out if you haven't done so already. Leroy Sane is now fit, training with the first team squad, could even make the bench for this game, so we may well even see him feature in this game, which would be fantastic. But other than that, Manchester City, what team they're going to go for? Is it going to be 4 at the back? Is it going to be 5 at the back? That's the most difficult question here. Who's going to start? Is it going to be Cancelo? Is it going to be Walker? Is Cancelo going to go at left back again? I don't think it worked too well, in my opinion, against Manchester United, and I'm always looking for City to go with their strongest team, so yeah, I'm hoping that we'll do so. Now, score prediction, I'm going to go for 1-0 to Manchester City. I think it'd be a fantastic result. One of our results of the season, in my opinion, if we do win this game. I'm not very confident going into this game. That's just purely because we've not played well in our last game, and I'm looking for us to try and work on that and get better. It's something that we do need to work on, City. We need to just try and build some momentum and get things going. We've been very stumbly, which is something we're not really come across in the last couple of seasons. It is one of many reasons why we're 19 points behind Liverpool, but there is little bits of inconsistencies there, and these inconsistencies need ironing out if we're going to get a result here, because you do have to play to the very best of your ability when you're going against difficult away games, in particular going up against Tottenham Hotspur, a team with quality. Even though they've got one of their best players in Harry Kane injured, they've got lots of quality in and around their team. No Christian Eriksen, he's been sold, so that's one good bit of news for Manchester City, because I do rate Christian Eriksen. I do think that he is a very good player. Now I'm going to pop up my team prediction. So I'm going for 5 at the back for Manchester City. So I'm going for Ederson in goal. I'm going for Walker right back, Benjamin Mendy left back. Wouldn't have a problem with Zinchenko if he's fit and ready to go, going in at left back, if I'm completely honest. I've gone for Otamendi, Fernandinho and Aymeric Laporte. Otamendi looks rejuvenated when City are playing 5 at the back, and I think it suits him. So I'd like to see him start Fernandinho in centre-back alongside Otamendi. You couldn't rule out Rodri playing in centre-back as well if Aymeric Laporte isn't fit and ready to go. We've, of course, got the option of John Stones, got Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Eric Garcia. These are options for us too. I'd be surprised if we see them in this game, if I'm honest. I reckon if it's 5 at the back, it'll be Otamendi, Fernandinho, and if Laporte isn't fit, then possibly Rodri, and see Gundogan slotting in defensive midfield, because I've gone for Rodri to be playing defensive midfield, his natural position for this game, and I've gone for Kevin De Bruyne starting alongside Bernardo Silva, because I think Bernardo Silva, he seems to be getting a big nod these days, so whether that might be in a more attacking role or whether that may be in the top of a midfield three, I'm not too sure. So imagine him and Mahrez. I've gone for Mahrez to start in this game, possibly rotating in and around each other. Raheem Sterling, he just needs a rest. I've got my fingers crossed. Please, Pep, rest Raheem Sterling. Let him have a few games rest, let him find his feet, settle in again and go again, and see if we can get his confidence up a little bit. But I feel like there's just putting him in and just playing some of the same players all the time, we're just leading to burnout, leading to frustration, and it's leading to a lot of pressure. So take that away. Don't play him. Gone for Aguero up top. Could see Jesus start. All about opinions, if I'm completely honest, with a Pep Guardiola team prediction. Very difficult to do. People like leaving in the comments that I never get them right, but I do my very best, and I don't think I do too bad. I seem to always get 6 or 7 of them right, and the odd times I do get 10 or 11, which is very rare. City haven't kept the same 11 once this season. We're the only team to have done so, which to me maybe suggests a little bit of too much squad rotation. Love to know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But there we go, that's been my score and team prediction for this game and my tips too. Sunday 2nd of February, 4:30 PM kickoff GMT, a London away day. Enjoy if you are going, they're always cracking away days down in London. First Premier League visit for us to Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium. We're looking for revenge on that Champions League last season. We're also looking for revenge. It finished 2-2 at the Etihad Stadium. Last minute City had that goal disallowed because it brushed Aymeric Laporte before, I think it was Gabriel Jesus who put it into the back of the net, and the goal was disallowed through VAR, and that was really frustrating. And so I'm hoping that City can go and rectify that and get a good result. If I'm honest, City don't seem over the last season or so to enjoy playing Tottenham too much, so I'm hoping that we can rectify that. No more Pochettino. We're going at Jose Mourinho now, and Pep does normally like playing against Jose Mourinho, or he has anyway whilst he's been in England, so I'm hoping we can change that little thing that we've got with Tottenham Hotspur and start picking up some wins and yeah, get a really good result, because it'll be one of the results of the season for away days, if I'm completely honest. If you're not going though, the game is live on Sky Sports, so you can watch the game. So there we go, that's been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team prediction for this game. Don't forget also, subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links in description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Email also in description below if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. So I'll see you all again for the next video, which will more than likely be the analysis of this game. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace. Ciao for now.